Peace to the 12. Alright, you see the title of this video is Satan's Servants. Alright, it's just going to be a quick video of me just showing you a bunch of people that basically let you straight up know that they're Satanists, okay? And also people that tell you that they deal with the devil, okay? Alright, for people that think it's far-fetched. And towards the end of this video, I'm going to go into the type of rituals and abuse that occur. And I'm going to let you know already that it's going to be explicit. So, let's kick it off with John 8:44. It reads, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." All right, let me say this too. A devil doesn't have to be an evil angel. A devil can also be a person. All right, we call a certain person the devil all the time. Why? Because he's a liar, and a murderer. And you guys know what I'm talking about if you've been following my channel for a minute. All right, starts with an E. But let's deal with the word Satan according to the Bible dictionary. Adversary, accuser, when used as a proper name. The Hebrew word so rendered has the article the adversary. In the New Testament, it is used as interchangeable with diablos or the devil, and is so used more than 30 times. He's known as the prince of this world, the god of this world, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. All right, so I just want to do a quick video to show you that it runs rampant. All right. Now, this video, reason I did this video is because recently CBS, the CBS news station, 8.9 million followers, the CBS news group said that they were ready to worship Sam Smith. For those of you that don't know, recently Sam Smith just did a satanic ritual, quite literally, at a Grammy show, I believe. And CBS response is, "You can say that again. We are ready to worship." All right. He said this is going to be special. And CBS says they are ready to worship. Well, this is what Sam Smith was doing at the festival. All right. He was just paying homage, all right, to Satan. All right. He was letting you know that he's down with Satanism. And as I seen that, I wanted to go ahead and do this video. But then I went ahead and said, you know what? Let me go ahead and show you more Satan's servants, man, because there are many. There are many. All right, for those of you that don't know, the rapper Playboy Carey. Playboy Carey has a Satan tattoo on his neck with the word Satan. All right. Lil Nas X. Remember, Lil Nas X came out with the Satan shoes and said human blood was going to be put into the Satan shoes. That's what makes me laugh. All right, and we already know that Lil Nas X busted wide open to get where he's at. All right. All right, he got his back blown out by Esau. They get them #1 hits. All right, Justin Bieber, he has a Bigger Than Satan shirt with Marilyn Manson on it. Marilyn Manson, he is a member of the Church of Satan, a priest of the Church of Satan, and a proud, unabashed Satanist. All right, so it's everywhere. All right, and you know who hangs out with Marilyn Manson? The fake guy who claims to be an Israelite, a plant, Kanye West. All right, Kanye West hung out with Marilyn Manson every day for his Donda 2 album. All right, the alleged Israelite hanging out with a Satanist. Yeah, right. All right, and we all know they're hanging out together. What did the scripture say? Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? All right, so they do the same thing. He had an album. I can't remember what the damn album was called, man. Kanye West had an album. I don't remember what the song was called. You brothers could put it in the comments, but it's like an intro, and Nicki Minaj is in it. Beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy or something like that. That's what it is. All right, Kanye West lets you know how he got down a long time ago. All right, he dropped a song called Eyes Closed, where in this song he says, what? I sold my soul to the devil. That's a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. So Kanye West straight up told you, he's down with the devil. All right, and then he also recently said that he sacrificed his mother. All right, Kanye West says mother was sacrificed. West talked about Hollywood sacrificing people. which he says includes his mother, Donda West. And let me say this, yes, people absolutely do get sacrificed. It's a part and parcel of Satanism, believe it or not. All right, I'm going to touch on that a lot more later in this video. It's not just your entertainers that are involved in Satanism. It's your military officials, okay? This is a man by the name of Michael Aquino. If you guys been following me for a while, you know I've mentioned this dude before. Michael Aquino was a high dignitary in the United States military. He's a proud, unabashed Satanist who started a group known as the Temple of Set, which was an offshoot of the Satanic Church by Anton LaVey. All right, Satanism in the military. Lieutenant Colonel Michael Aquino, a high-ranking Satanist and a military official who specialized in psychological operations, founded the first tax-exempt and government-recognized satanic institution, the Temple of Set. In 1975, Aquino joined the military in 1968 and was an active member in Anton LaVey's Church of Satan from 1969 to 1975. Aquino's home was raided on August 14th, 1987. And although videos were found of him performing satanic, ritualistic, sexual abuse on little ones, no changes were brought against him because he was a CIA operative and the issue was a matter of national security. All right, so yeah, that's how he got down. And we're going to be getting on these rituals later on in this video. All right, this is another guy, Sammy Davis Jr., a musician from back in the days. And he was a member of the Satanic Church. This is Anton LaVey right here, the leader of the Satanist Church. Christian Bale. Christian Bale thanks Satan at the Golden Globes, and Satanists are thrilled. All right, Christian Bale, he gave his honors. He paid his honors to Satan. All right, the Church of Satan's response, you know, they co-signed it. You know who else is into Satanism? The Weeknd. All right, the singer/rapper The Weeknd, R&B singer The Weeknd. Did The Weeknd flash the word Satan during his Super Bowl halftime show? No, he didn't flash it during the halftime show. He actually flashed it in a show in 2017, all right, at the concert in Copenhagen. All right, and it was hard. And this video used to be on YouTube, but I guess they tried to cover the tracks or, you know, get rid of it because I couldn't find it. But I did find a picture on the internet. All right, this was at a Weeknd concert from 2017. All right, where the word Satan flashed on the screen. All right. And I've done videos on the Satanist Church and their belief system. On this video, the Book of Satan, and Santa is Satan too. I did a video on that if y'all want to check them out too for more of that. You know, and let me clear something up too, because this definition that the Blue Letter Bible gave is incorrect. All right. When I click on the word Satan, right? It reads adversary, one who opposes another in purpose of act, the name given to. Yeah, the word Satan, Shaitan, means adversary, but this is where it's wrong. It says the prince of evil spirits, the inveterate adversary of God and Christ. This is where it's wrong, okay? Satan is not the adversary of the Most High or yahawashi. Satan is the adversary of mankind. All right, because you got to understand something. The Most High has no adversaries. The Most High God has no adversary. He has no equals. Okay? He has no equals. All right? And Satan actually works for the Most High, believe it or not. A lot of people, they bug out when you say that. But let's prove that real quick. Satan works for the Most High. He's not his adversary. He's the adversary of mankind. Let's prove that. Let's go to Job chapter 1 and verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. Yeah, the sons of God, the angels. And Satan came also among them. So Satan was among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and issueth evil? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear God for naught? All right, so they're having a dialogue, a discussion. All right, now let's see what happens. Job 1 and 10. Hast not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, look, listen, the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth for the presence of the Lord, and there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. So Satan got the orders for the Most High. Satan works for the Most High. He is not the adversary of God. He is the adversary of mankind. I want to correct that. All right, let's get another scripture to prove that, yes, evil angels work for the Most High. All right, I did 2 different videos on the absurdity of fallen angels. Go check that out. I know that's going to ruffle feathers too. I really don't give a shit, okay? Unlike a lot of people, you know, I actually read and study the scriptures. All right, I don't just watch a damn YouTube video and go off what I know. All right, you got to study to show yourself approved. Go watch them videos. I believe one of the videos I did on fallen angels was titled The Truth About Fallen Angels, and another one I did was called BBL Angels or something like that. All right, now look, Psalm 78 and 49. The Most High sends evil angels. Psalm 78 and 49. He casts upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. So what did the Most High do? What did he do when he cast out his anger? He sent evil angels. You see that? Just like he sent Satan and Job. We just got that account. All right, he sent evil angels just like he sent Job. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. The Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power. All right, so Most High controls the good and evil. I'm about to get that in Isaiah 45 and 7. It reads, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, Yahawah, do all these things, man. All right, the Most High controls the good and the evil, the light and the dark, the good angels and the evil angels, man. He ain't got no adversaries, man. Incorrect definition right here. But now this is the part where I was telling y'all I was about to get explicit. All right. Now this is Mariah Carey's sister. This woman right here is Mariah Carey's sister, and she admitted. Y'all can look this up. Look, Mariah Carey's sister accuses mom of horrific sex abuse, shocking satanic rituals. See, that's what I wanted to let you guys know. A lot of these people are raised up within this programming, raised up within this system, raised up in satanic rituals, believe it or not. All right, now look, I'm gonna read this real quick, and then we're gonna get some proof of that according to some books. It says Mariah Carey's troubled sister has claimed in a wild court filing that her mother let strangers abuse her when she was just 10 and made her watch child sex orgies and sacrifices during satanic rituals. All right, and I believe him. All right, but this is what she alleged. Now, this is a book that I show you brothers often. It's a book called Thanks for the Memories, written by Bryce Taylor. All right, and this is where she's going to talk. It's a book about MK Ultra as well as Satanism. All right, and it drops names on people that participated in these acts. Now, let's see what she has to say. All right, now this is just like what she said, right? Go down to here. Following my internship, I was then employed as a unit social worker at the hospital. It was here that I began to hear bizarre stories of satanic ritual abuse from several of the patients. All right, so she was experiencing that. All right. As I began my private practice, I began to hear more and more stories related to the horrific, ritualistic, disgusting abuse. Yeah, like she stated. All right. Now let's keep going. I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to get a couple points. Other nights at different Shriners places. There were satanic rituals where I was draped on an altar in front of the group of robed men. There were many other Shriner meetings. My eyes are messed up. Lots of them disguised under the big top of Shriner circuses. Circuses were a place of trauma over the years, and I usually ended up getting hurt. All right. My eyes are discombobulated right now, so bear with me. Now look, I was even an altar girl, but it wasn't like a sacred ceremony at the Catholic Church. Instead, I was taken to satanic rituals. They were really bad rituals where I was raped on an altar in front of lots of Shriners late at night in dark outside places, and they hurt and tortured me in the name of what they called the Holy One. Yeah. All right. And the word holy means separate, set apart. And their Holy One was Satan. All right. Satanic rituals. And let me say this too. I'm going to do a video on Luciferianism as well as the Catholic Church at other times. All right. During other visits where I was supposedly allowed to see my children, Kelly and I were prostituted to Charlton Heston, and I was to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the basketball player. Taj Mahal, the jazz musician, was on the island to keep other slaves in line through satanic rituals. So these are names of famous people that were seen at these events, according to Bryce Taylor. All right, these are the allegations of Bryce Taylor in her book. Thanks for the memories. All right, look. My father painted a satanic pentagram and green swastikas on my body. All right. They had fires burning all around her. All right. They put a half-dead sandy horned toad in my mouth and told me to hold it there. My brother was running all around in an excited frenzy, and my brother Jim was there also. At the ritual, in addition to traumatizing me, they were being taught how to be in charge. I was raped by all of them and their friends. All right, these are disturbing things, but hey, man, you know, it's according to her. All right, and that's what come with it. This initiation, when he is ultimately compromised, involves blood rituals and grape. Now, many of these men have had to sell their soul to the devil, quote unquote. All right, let's go down to here. Many emergent victims of satanic rituals at the hands of high-ranking Masons and Shriners will attest to. Yeah, Masons. I got to do a video on the so-called Freemasons as well. If you are currently a Mason, you may not want to know that the secret knowledge at the top of your organization entails the ritualized abuse of young women who are raped on an altar as part of an initiation process. I know because I was there. This is what she had to say. And I got another book before I get up out of here. It's a book, Transformation of America by Kathy O'Brien. And she states similar things. All right. Hold on. Father Vesbit knew I was in a part of the project accordingly. He raped me in the schools holding a satanic ritual involving several attached nicknames to their teachers. When she says father, she's talking about a so-called Catholic participant. All right. I thought kids are your student program. All right. All right. By this time, my father's sexual exploitation of me included prostitution to his friends, local mobsters, and Masons, relatives, Satanists, strangers, police officers when I wasn't being worked to physical exhaustion, feeling pornographically prostituted or engaged in incest, abuse, I disassociated in the books. All right, so another account of all these things, man. Look, the day sister ordered us to a confession, I refused to go. I unconsciously feared I would be sexually assaulted again in the confessional. By who? All right, the person that was involved in Catholicism. All right, with seemingly no escape from the occultism that proliferated at the school, I could no longer differentiate between Catholicism and Satanism. To be honest with you, there's very little difference between Catholicism and Satanism. All right, on the higher levels. All right, we all know the Pope. For those of you that don't know, the Pope, everything I'm about to say is alleged. For those of you that don't know, The Pope is one of the most wicked people to walk the earth. All right, he presides over many rituals that are very similar to Satanism. I gotta do a video on the Catholic Church again. I've touched on them in the past, but that's alleged. All right, I'm gonna end it with this, man. Proverbs 25:2. You gotta seek out the matter. All right, that's this. Once you understand them, you understand, how some of these people got into prominence, as well as why some of these people become drug addicts and bug the hell out, and some people commit suicide and alcoholism and all type of stuff. Proverbs 25:2. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out the matter. All right, you gotta search out the matter, man. All right, get to the bottom line of things, man. Make stuff plain upon tables. All right, and you know why? Because 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, I'm not ignorant of the people that participate in these things, nor am I ignorant of what goes on. All right, behind closed doors. All right, I had to expose that real quick. So that's the end of the video on Satan's servants. With that, I say peace to the 12 once again. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahawah, in the name of his only begotten Son, yahawashi. I want to say shalom, which means peace to you people listening and learning, to you brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity, and to you elders that's been doing this thing before me, man. Keep pushing till we get up out of here. I'm gone. Shalom. Peace.